What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Hope you are doing well. This is Mobolaji reaching out to you from Lagos, Nigeria, and I hope you've been doing well, keeping safe as usual, and I hope your day has been going on well. Okay, so basically today, what I'll be sharing with you it's a new concept. People have been saying NN, the new norm. COVID-19 has actually affected so many things, and it is beginning to make people do more of reinvention. And with respect to this particular innovation, okay, so many people don't know about this, and I'll be sharing it with you guys for free. It's basically, if you care to find out, okay, the newest and easiest way to actually make money from your business, from your passion, then you need to stay glued to today's session till the end. Okay, so basically it's a new rollout that got rolled out some weeks back. Okay, and it's really an incredible concept, which I must say. Okay, I've actually done a bit of review, I've checked it out, and I see that this is something that can help business owners. This is something that can help passion owners, especially now that virtuality is the new reality. Okay, so basically, how does it work? Okay, what you need to know is that if you are struggling, with not knowing how to spend time, on a lighter note, if you are struggling with not knowing how to spend time with your loved ones virtually, or if you are struggling with not knowing how to push your business, okay, to as many people as possible virtually, then here is a new way. Okay, you can do it right from your social media platform. Talk about WhatsApp, talk about Facebook, talk about Instagram. And guess what? Even if you are not on social media, in as much as you have a web browser, you can take advantage of this particular concept. Talking about your Google Chrome, talking about your Microsoft Explorer, talking about your Mozilla. It depends on whatsoever platform you're on. Okay, so how then does it work? This particular concept, it's all about, let me just crack a bit of joke. Remember, I'm sure this will connect more with Nigerians, because if you're not Nigerian, you might not be able to connect easily. Okay, remember when our president, made mention of something like, she belongs to the other room, and so many people were like, wow, that she was the first lady. Why would the president say that the first lady belongs to the other room? So, similarly, in a very funny way, okay, this concept also entails you creating a smaller group called rooms. Okay, this concept is actually called a chat messenger room. It's a video engagement room that entails you being able to chat with someone virtually, which is now global some weeks ago. Okay, it actually went global. They did some beta tests on it, and now they are beginning to actually roll it out globally. Okay, if you guys remember in the past, one of those my trainings, I used to do live videos, okay, but after a while I couldn't do them anymore because this was disabled. This was decommissioned by the social media giant, and as such I couldn't really invite people into my live sessions. I've had different types of sessions with different people, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria as well. Okay, so then I had this thought that now that COVID-19 is around the corner, it doesn't really sound well not to encourage people to be able to connect more, especially now that you can't go around being so close to someone. You have to maintain 2 meters distance, 6 meters distance, depending on the country you're in. Okay, so if you remember that dual lives had been removed in the past, meaning that you can't go live publicly and then start inviting probably your guests or your friends in publicly into a live video. That was sort of decommission, and that I thought was counter effective, which I personally I made this comment. I shared this within some groups that some communities that I belong to letting them know that, hey guys, check this out. There is no way we can even connect better now that you being able to do dual lives with friends has been disabled. And so many people actually concord with me. Perhaps they listen to me and Facebook decides to roll this out. God knows. Okay, but I know that I actually made mention of this suggestion before they actually rolled this particular video chat room out. Okay, so basically, from a personal perspective, I want to believe that since more and more people need to be in touch during COVID-19 era virtually, there is the strategic need for this social media giant to support this social cause by making people healthier from being able to discuss with people, virtually and all that. Hence, this new rollout by the social media giants. Okay, so I'm not so surprised because I actually made these comments way back before they rolled this out. Okay, so I had earlier made the suggestion prior to this rollout, like I mentioned earlier on, and it is actually fantastic and great to know that they have finally realized the need. Okay, the only difference with this is that with the previous dual live functionality, you'll be able to invite people publicly into your public lives, but with this one you can't invite people. The only difference with this is that you would not be able to invite your friends into public lives, but they can join you. So there's a thin line in there. You can't invite, but they can join in, which I'll still be explaining in my practicals that I'll be doing later in the day. Okay, so what that means, is that before now, if you go live on your probably personal profile or your business profile, you can actually invite people in. Okay, but with this particular one, there's a bit of twist to it. Okay, people can join you if they want, but you cannot invite people into the video chat room. Okay, so if they wish, they can join you so that it doesn't look like you are spamming people. Okay, so there's a huge difference on a very thin line here that I have not really seen so many people speak about. However, if you are within a community, if you are within a group, the good news now is that you will be able to invite people, group members, into your video chat room. Okay, and the good news here is that you'll be able to actually have constructive conversation with up to 50 people within the video chat room. How cool is that? Okay, so basically the additional good news here is that, like I mentioned earlier on, is that there is no time limit, unlike every other third-party solutions, whereby there are time limits to it, whereby some 30 minutes if you are doing free trial, some 40 minutes if you are doing free trial. With this particular concept, with this particular rollout, if you are within a community, you can actually invite up to 50 people into your video chat engagement room, and you can talk for as long as you want. And you can have constructive video engagement, meaning that you can talk to as long as you want with a maximum of 50 people, which I feel it's really nice. But here is the strategic plan for passion owners. Here is the strategic plan for business owners. You can create this new type of virtuality, talking about the video chat room, via Facebook dashboard or via the Facebook Messenger dashboard. And you can decide to also make it public if you want, and you can decide to make your virtual world, your virtual room, private if you want, meaning that if it is public, anybody can decide to join. However, if it is private, that means only people that really want to join your session will be able to join your session. Here is another good news. Another good news is that if you wish to invite someone who is not on Facebook, who is not on WhatsApp, who is not on Instagram, you can still go ahead and do that. And letting those people into your own world by simply sharing the URL. That's the link with the person, and in as much as the person has a browser talking about your Microsoft Explorer, your Google Chrome, your Mozilla, as the case may be, the person will be able to join in and start participating in whatsoever engagement you guys want to have. And this also goes out to people that are not really into business per se, and they just want to connect with their loved ones. This is the newest way that you can actually connect with your loved ones, and you can talk for as long as you want without being worried about, oh, they are going to time me out because I'm using the free trial of one particular third-party application. Okay, so this is a cool concept that you can actually use, and I'll be doing some business. I'll be drilling and diving really deep into some business concepts that you can use this new rollout to use for your business towards pushing your business to the next level. So basically, you can transition with some basic practicals that I'll be sharing towards helping you to showcase your business to as many people as possible. So if you're a passion owner, if you're into a project, if you're into a business and you're currently struggling with your business and you wish to showcase your business to as many people as possible, okay, you can feel free reach out to me, or you can drop in the comment section. Okay, I'll be more than happy to be part of your journey towards helping you establish more money, more profit, more revenue, more impact, more exposure, more prospecting, around whatsoever business that you are doing. So basically, I'd love to see you succeed in your respective passion, your respective business, because your successes around your passion is actually my business. Okay, so if you want to be part of my practical session, okay, I'll be more than happy to actually share this with you. Okay, I'll be more than happy to share this with you. It's an incredible concept. Okay, and I'll be holding you by the hands, and I'll be sharing with you step by step as to how you can leverage this new rollout, okay, for your respective business, for your respective passion, for your respective project. Okay, so this is just something I want to share with you guys today, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Okay, and how do you guys like my new haircut? Actually did this myself. COVID-19 has actually created a newer me whereby now I barb my hair myself, unlike I used to go to the salon to barb my hair. Okay, so Nancy Racing, thanks for tuning in. Are you still in Canada? Okay, it will be good for us to catch up sometime. Hey, Adek Pele, Alpha brother, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I'll be seeing you guys soon, and do have a great day ahead. And don't forget, stay safe, keep the distance, sanitize yourself, wash your hands, cover your nose regularly, and don't just go out anyhow unless it is very, very, very important. Don't forget, now Africa is approaching winter. Yeah, you heard me. Africa is approaching winter, while the West, the European countries and all that, they are approaching summer. So that speaks a lot, because coronavirus is part of the family of flu, and flu usually become prominent during cold season. So you need to be extra careful. Okay, so on that note, guys, I'll be seeing you guys soon, and do have a great day ahead. Please stay safe. Bye for now. Cheers.